Oof. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on. Give me a second. I love setup. Okay, here we go. Boom. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to today's stream. How y'all doing? How we feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. In fact, we're gonna open a box. I guess I'm a little late with this set because it came out like at the start of April, like 2 weeks ago. But you know, it came out on a Friday, so the next chance to send it is like the next week because I ordered it online. But then there were delays, so it took another week. So here we are. Whew. Feel a sneeze coming. Ooh, there's nothing worse than feeling it and it's not coming. And I'm the type of person, looking at light doesn't work for me. I know for some people, oh my god, now I start tearing. Jesus Christ. Like, I know a lot of people, when they feel a sneeze and it's not coming, they just look at the light and then they sneeze. It's like a thing. For me, it doesn't work. It's never worked for me. I don't know what it is. Something must be wrong with me. But it is what it is. So yeah, what are we doing? We are opening Grand Archive Radiant Origins. Now this set is a little bit different than the others because as you can see, it says here on the box. Can I show the camera? 3rd anniversary. Yes sir, yes sir. So this is what they call a capstone set. Basically meaning throughout the game they've used the schedule of you have a big main set and then an expansion set following that main set. And those are like in the same team, in the same world. After the expansion set, they move to a new main set, which is a new team, a new world. So like the first set was Arthurian legend style things. Second set was like steampunky. Third set was Three Kingdoms based, stuff like that. This one wraps up everything up until now because there's like a sort of overarching story that happened throughout all of those sets, right? So this set is a bigger set, has more cards because it has support for all of the strategies that have been throughout the sets. Kinda, right? Not exactly. Has a couple of new things on its own as well. And because it is a larger set in terms of card numbers, there's also more rares and stuff, more slots for rares per pack. So it supposedly evens out, but you know, we might talk about that, but there's been mixed feelings on the box opening experience just because it's such a large set. It feels like, you know, if you're searching for a specific rare card or like you want money hits, this set kind of can feel bad because there's so much cards and options to get. You know, if you're not playing the cards, it's gonna look rough for you. Anyway, before we get in, let me quickly blow my nose. All right. Poof. Damn. Spoiled the return by my hands. Oh my lord. Let's get these waifus. Exactly. Hold on. Let me pull up some of the things you can get, right? Here we go. So this set has a lot of stuff. It has new stuff. It has some reprints from the first two sets, which is good. Not because, you know, they're like the best cards ever. I mean, some of them are still meta cards. But, you know, some of them were getting a little pricey because supply was gone and they're used in tournaments. So they got reprinted. That's good. Anyway, if I hit any of these top ones, I will be screaming because I think they're going for almost 2K if you sell them. Like I've seen 1,800 and stuff like that. And I think even there's multiple versions. Yeah, you can get multiple different characters. You know, we obviously want her, Dao-chan. But yeah, they all have different characters on them. So, you know, Nico, sheesh. So they're very popular, but very rare. These are like the signed, super collectible, rare, whatever. But there's some other, like the Serene Spirits, like these are super meta, very usable. So, and these are just, you know, a normal quote-unquote ultra rare. Reprints of some Divine Relics, that's some good shit. Then new cards for this set that are full art. I think most of these, you know, as a player, I'd be happy to have most of these. If we're looking at money, which I get... I want to say though, as much as like that's part of a trading card game, cards being worth money, it's like, oh my god, look at the hit. I do feel like sometimes the attention is a little too much on what is money and not what's usable in game. What's up, Rio? This set is Angel Team. There is an Angel Team in this set. Definitely. What's it called again? It's like the thing that's part of like the Abrahamic religion, but like not official. The what's that fucking thing called with all the demons and like their positions, like Bile and whatever their name is. Like it's based on that. What's it called? I literally, it's like on the tip of my tongue. But it's not happening. Something, it starts, I think it's started with a D. Goethe? I don't remember. Anyway. Which Raziel wasn't a lolly. Raziel. The Archangel of Lolly, what? Demonology? No, there's like, is it a book? Is it like a thing? Hold on, let me see if I can find that. What's it called? The yeah, like from Solomon, like that kind of shit. The Ars Goetia. Ars Goetia. The Lesser Key of Solomon, known by its Latin title, Lemegeton Cavicula Salomonis, or simply the Lemegeton, is an anonymously authored grimoire of sorcery and mystery, magic, compiled mid-17th century. It's divided in 5 books, the Ars Goetia, and then a couple others. But I think specifically the Ars Goetia is about like, there's demons and they have like a ranking on which one's like the top dog. Stuff like that. I think a lot of this set is inspired by that. Speaking of Raziel, have you checked out the recent Legacy of King game that came out? If you're talking about the new one, the 2D game, I played it on stream, so, you know, yes, I've checked it out. Sounds like a baller set. It's a very cool set, but it has some downsides. I think for most people, the downside is it's a very big set in numbers. It's over 400 cards. So if you're hunting for specific rare cards, this set is going to be a bitch. But on the same time, you know, it's a core set. Not really. They're calling it a capstone set. Basically meaning we've had multiple sets up until now, but they had like a sort of storyline running between them. And this set, kind of like closes the chapter and has like a bunch of cards that apply to the strategies from the previous sets. So a good example here is, you know, you have these angel characters, but you also have here a bunch of what they call ultimate spells, and you have like a character. So for each character that's been in the previous sets, you know, like your champions that you play with, each of them has an ultimate spell in this set. So for each, I mean, not necessarily each element, because, you know, same element but different champion, but for each specific champion they made like an ultimate spell. So this is really like a support set to like round out the current strategies, probably, you know, fill in the blanks where some stuff was missing, do some reprints from really old sets or for like really in-demand cards. Like for example here, the Looking Glass is from like 2 sets ago. Lost Providence is from last set, but they were so, like Lost Providence specifically, they by mistake underprinted, so there was barely any supply, but it's a very usable card. So it was automatically over $100. Looking Glass was nearing $200 before it got reprinted here, just because it was so ubiquitously in the meta. Like so many decks were using it, but it's a very rare card. So they opted to immediately reprint it here with non-full art and like an image of the artifact being broken, which clearly helps, because if I want to buy the full art fancy, the, you know, original version, it's still over $100, and this one you can get for like 40. So, you know, in terms of gameplay, it's definitely a lot cheaper now with the reprint, but the original is still holding some value, which I think that's a good approach. What else is new in this set? Oh yeah, another thing that happened with this set is they implemented a new game type called Pantheon, which is basically their free-for-all multiplayer format. And the biggest thing about it is in that game mode, on top of your normal deck, you have a greater boon and a minor boon or lesser boon, I don't know. You get 2 of those, and these are like spells you can cast throughout the game that help. They're like generic strategy helpers, if you will. But that's another thing they introduced in this game, in this set. But other than that, it's like a lot of reprints, a lot of like there's new stuff. Specifically, one of the things this game has struggled with is in the game there's a mechanic of leveling up your champion, and it costs resources. Like you have to exile banish cards to do it, but turns out they kind of underestimated how tough that is to pull off in tournament, and they found that a lot of tournament decks try to level as least as possible. They're trying to find decks that don't need to level and have a strategy that just works, where, you know, from the game design point of view, they want you to level up, because leveling up unlocks different elements, you can play different stuff, yada yada. So this set has a lot of focus on like helping you with the resources to level up a little bit. There's like these radiant origins of a class which have some kind of, you know, like you're for assassin, it's like, oh, put training counters on it and level up your champion. Instead of paying resources to do it, you have something like builds up. So that's something they've tried to do here. Other than that, I mean, it's just a very packed set, which is both good and bad, you know. You have a lot of chance of cool hits, but you also have a lot of chance of a box full of non-hits because there's just so many cards. I wish other card games have Pokemon prices have been spoiled. It's a double-edged sword though, right? Because Pokemon, like, I know gameplay pieces are probably really, really cheap in Pokemon, but at the same time, like, the collector stuff is so insane for Pokemon. Like, hitting a kind of close to home, a local game store nearby got robbed last night specifically, and like clearly the burglars knew what they were doing because they left a lot of stuff. Like if they have like a little video going through the store like for the news, you know, they came in like local news, and like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and whatever was still on the shelves, but Pokemon got cleared out. Their like supply of graded Pokemon cards all got robbed. They really targeted Pokemon cards specifically. But they left Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they left just about everything, not Pokemon. And I believe Riftbound got stolen as well. The little bit that they had. But they mostly targeted Pokemon and like graded cards. I think the shop owner said he estimates like 50 to 60k worth of stuff was stolen. So that's rough. That's rough. I mean, it hits home, right? It's like a local store close to me. Riftbound is stupid price-wise. I think it's a demand problem. A supply problem, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess it's also a demand problem, but whatever. I think Riftbound is expensive right now because it's just, you can't find it. Anyway, let's crack a box, shall we? Also, what they did for this set is the booster boxes are a little bit more sturdy. They're not just your regular cardboard booster box. So these are intended to be able to be used as storage box. Because, you know, it's like their 3rd anniversary. It's a capstone set, as they call it. So they wanted to, you know, put a little effort into the boxes. God, that's pretty. Without this, the plastic seal, the gold, shiny. I think this is just a sleeve, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have to? I don't want to break it. I'm gonna have to, huh? Oh no, it's coming off. There is art in here. I suppose you can unfold this, but I'm gonna do that later because I'm gonna do that a little more careful. Because if I do it now, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. Where do I put this? Go. All right. Is it magnetic? It is. Ooh, dude, this is deluxe feeling. Ooh. Oh. Yo. Oh, these are like the not set symbols, but from the different worlds we've been to. There's like Alice in Wonderland, the steampunk. Yeah, this is like the worlds basically we've been to. Boom. Can we do it this way? Oh, damn it. All right. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. 3 years have passed since Grand Archive has crossed realms and woven legends alongside you. We braved the chivalric trials of Cambria. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's just gratitude, yada, yada. We've been... Was the price for the box higher because of all of the fanciness? Yes and no. The box price is higher But the explanation for it is the box price is about a little less than twice the price of a normal booster box, but there's also double the amount of rares and mythics and whatever you want to call it. So, you know, I mean, sure, you're getting less commons and uncommons, I guess, compared to buying 2 booster boxes of a normal set. So I guess, you know, it's fancier, but you kind of quote-unquote get 2 booster boxes. It's, I don't know. I'm still like up in the air what to think about it. It kind of sucks, but, you know, like, they've been pretty adamant they're only going to do these once in a while, you know, only if there's like multiple sets being released and like a story or an arc in the game is being like settled, then they're gonna do one of these again. But for now, they don't even have any plans to. Anyway, so it's kind of like a collector box. I wouldn't say it's a collector box because it's not like there's no like specific collector's cards in here. It's just a normal booster, but instead of 1 rare slot, there's 2 rare slots. For every rarity, that is. So can you... This comes out, I guess. So and this becomes... Does this come out? Yes. It does. Okay, so I guess... How do I store stuff? Like this? I suppose like that. Sure. I don't know. I might actually just use this as like a box for dice. To like just put on the table. To grab dice and counters from. I feel like with Magic collector's boxes, or boosters specifically, I think there was a short period of time where they might have made sense when the price of 1 collector booster was like 4 times the price of a normal booster, but it had like 5 rares in it. That's like a point of time where I could be like, you know, if you're just fishing for rares, but still don't want to buy singles for whatever reason, it might have been the thing for you. But now the prices have gone so through the roof. Like what? Like 1 collector booster is like 40 or 45 bucks. Like what? That's like a whole ass video game. Anyway, let's get it. Let's get in. Went to a store. They had a Avatar collector's pack for 40 bucks and I was dumbfounded. Yeah. It's wild. I guess we'll put it in the box. Hold on. There we go. Oh, what was that? Ooh, fancy art. Ooh. Anyway, ooh. Should I zoom in? So I'm not using my like full-on camera today. I wasn't in the mood to install it. I'm just using my phone, which I feel like is all right until I start zooming in, which is what I unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start doing now so you guys can read. I think this is fine. 2x zoom. You can read this, and I think if I get close, I mean, look at this. This is pretty fucking clear. It's looking pretty good to me. Why do I even bother with a proper camera at this point? Anyway, let's see. We got a token. We got... How am I going to sort this? Am I going to sort it now? Nah. Well, I'll put token separate. Alright. Scorching knowledge and power. A lot of this is basic stuff, though. I'm not gonna be too excited by all this. I do want to see, ooh, slime stuff. A lot of new slime stuff. They're always really cute. I like the slimes. Very cute. Nipping kicker. Ooh. This is something I do want. I mean, you can read it in like the type suited. It's like from Alice in Wonderland, the card suits. And there's like a bunch of new ones in here. I do want those. See, another suited card. Hey, we're off to a good start, huh? Oh, is this already uncommons? Ooh, already an uncommon. Alright. Good shit. Elusive Headhunter. I should not spoil it, actually. I'm spoiling the card after. Inferno Slime. Ooh, this one's good. This is an uncommon, but a very usable card. Puts 2 +1/+1 counters and buff counters in this game. Very good card. Pyretic Prognosis. Draw 3, discard 2. That's pretty cool. First pack? Come on, man. Come on. And this is a deck I have. This is a deck I use and it's the ultimate? Come on, man. A lolly. This is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. It's a bullshit card too. It's a bullshit card because look what it says. You win the game. Any card that has a text, you win the game, is bullshit. Wow, wow, wow. Let me just quickly put a little sleevey on it. Because these full art cards, they can get nicked pretty fast on the edges. So I trying to put a little sleeve on it immediately. Alright, that's cool. First pack. $24. It's not like a huge hit, but it's a deck I have. I have a Chessman Alice deck. So for me, that's a card I'm straight up using, which to me is worth it. I mean, would I rather have like a signed super rare 1000? See, the thing is, if I pull a card that goes on the secondary market for like over $1,000, like that's, I'm selling it. Like, I'm sorry. That is, I'm not rich enough where that's the type of money that doesn't matter. That's not worth a single card to me. Anyway, little Titan token. Very fun. Turbocharge, classic. Navigate the streets. We got some reprints. All reprints. Buffing. Ooh, foil, uncommon. We like it. Beautiful stuff. Mage spell. I'm gonna put that here because I like my foils. Flourishing restoration. Nice. Unstable voltage. Deal D6 plus D6 damage. What are we doing? Now I need to bring dice. Or even more dice. Crookside, classic. Tidal Sweep. Old, like a reprint, rare. I've never seen anyone use it. An optical control cleric. Alright. One more rare. A lot of tokens. The token slot can also be for the Pantheon exclusive cards for the multiplayer format. So, but apparently they're surprisingly rare. You get a lot of tokens. Ooh, this one's cool. Stealth. -3. Oh, it's alright. Nascent Barrier. Is that new art with Arisana? Oh, love it. Ooh, nice. Let me put it a little higher. So the camera, here we go. That's the focus we want. Otherworldly possessions. Hey, yo, look at that art, boys. What do we think? DOA 7? We need a character like this, huh? So I guess we already have like a lab. We have Nico, I guess, but you know, she's not the same body type. Summon Retinue. Okay. Raise the land. Destroy the domain. Hasty Messenger. Classic. Potion Infusion. Animate. Ooh. Turning a potion into a creature. The Radiant Origin of a Guardian. I don't really play Guardians, but you know, you never know what might happen in the future. This is gonna be good because it's helping you level up, and that is something. Wait, did I put the other rares here as well? Fuck. There we go. Ooh. See, if they just spend a little less money on the plastic and make them easier to open, that'd be good. Okay, so see, token slot is now a lesser boon, which is exclusive, usable in the Pantheon format, which you can see by the little logo here in the bottom right that says Pantheon, like the little white thing. That means it's not legal for standard play. Let's put these here. Valiant Protector. Hoishi. Outpost. I've seen this one a lot in like pre-cons now, but I don't know if it's any good. Draw a card on enter. An opponent draws a card if they destroy it. I don't see how that's good. Sure. Spell. Spring Cleaning by the Butler. It's the right season for it. Proto Archive Scout, which is interesting. That's a storyline thing because the game is called Grand Archive. The Grand Archive is a thing. It's like this. I don't know if they've mentioned if it's like a machine or an organism or whatever, but it's sending out champions to worlds to help protect whatever. And now there's a proto archive, sort of a precursor to the Grand Archive that's like doing naughty stuff. I mean, the 5 of Diamonds, a little weasel. Look at this weasel guy. Look at this weasel guy. Imperial Countermeasure. Prevent the next 4. Draw a card. Nice. Priestess. Displays. Banish an ally, return it. Rested. That's alright. It's a rare. And Wisp's Protection. Prevent damage. On a Regalia. Alright, it's fun. Well, the Allied War Pieces aren't. There's going to be a lot of similar art to this in this set. Because it's like the whole angelic team. There's going to be like a lot of priest-ish stuff. But anime priest, I guess. Not a normal one. Hell no. Token, Autumn Shadow. We have a bunch of those already. Alright, Floodborn Swing. Angel, ooh. So a lot of the angels are kind of made to be kind of usable in many decks. They want to kind of make them sort of... what should I call it? I guess like sort of... just like helpful things for any deck. I think mostly because of the advanced imbue, kind of again helping with running higher level champions with advanced elements. Cool art though as well. Very cool art. The Liturgy of Corruption. 6 damage to your champ. Hey, yo. Seen that one before. Memnonic Charm, classic, reprint. Celestial Navigation, this one looks cool. Glimpse 5. Okay, not bad. Floating Memory, actually not bad. Not too bad. Not great. No, man. This one's fucked. Range 3. You can banish up to 3 ranged. 3 fire cards from your graveyard. For each get range 3. Basically meaning gets plus 3 attack if he's distant. Which means this guy can get plus 12 in total if you want. That's a lot. Reaping Legacy. Really doing the whole, you need a lot of swords with this thing, which is a cool strat. Arcane Sight reprint, nice. Whoo! A very normal rare, but I'm guessing very expensive, because this is one of those cards. If you level up, you may sacrifice this to draw 2 cards. This is basically helping you offset the cost of leveling up to level 3. Water doesn't have anything like this until this card. I am willing to bet it's expensive. 25, that's a lot for a normal rare, you know? That's a lot. Oh baby, we are in luck. Probably not super expensive, but it's for a deck I play. This is level 3 Alice, which, I mean, matches my new ultimate for the same deck as well. Dude, this box really wants me to double down on that deck, huh? We have to play Alice. Oh, all I need now is the Spirit of Chessmen. $5. Yeah, it's not an expensive card, but it's one I 100% need. Because until now, Alice, as a champion to play, did not have a level 3 version yet. This set introduces her at level 3. So if you have a deck, which I have, you need this. You need to go to level 3. To just there's no reason not to in that deck. That's 100% auto include. And the ultimate duel. Anyway, we got a Razorvine token. We got a Floodborn Warrior. More slime eat. Ooh. Cool witch. Hello, camera. Focus. Why is it so out of focus? There we go. This reminds me of, what's that old anime? Soul Eater? Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Battlefield Benediction. Cool. Reclaim, old classic. Sacred Barrier, prevent 4. Each ally. Wait, what? Each ally non-combat damage? So it's like anti-spell board wipe. Summon a drone, alright. Hasty Messenger, classic. Trump set. Sudan, alright. I think that's a reprint as well. Rare. Trine Recursion. Put target card. Owner's deck, the third from the top. That's interesting. Because I know this deck, where this is gonna go, is one that uses glimpsing, which is scrying. If you're familiar with scrying in Magic, this game has glimpsing, which is the same thing. Look at the top X cards of your deck. But then there's cards in the Astra color that have star calling, which means if you're looking at that card while glimpsing, scrying, you can play them for like a reduced cost out of like while glimpsing them. So this one is very clearly intended to get a spell with star calling back into your deck, and then you scry it out on purpose. Because you can often do that for free as well. Avatar of Byakko. I don't know what these are going for. There's like avatars of a couple of things. This one's probably not, because Byakko is not being used at all, I think. It's a cool card. Cool card. I think the fucked up thing right now is they just introduced a new multiplayer format, which means some cards or decks that don't have a home in standard, because standard has like a specific meta that's like, you know, usually slower stuff doesn't work as well. It's a very fast meta. Maybe it will find a home in the multiplayer format as it gets more popular. So things can definitely change quite a bit between now and like half a year from now. Because the multiplayer format is being supported through side events at tournaments that also count through ranking and stuff. So they're definitely investing in it. Hidden Secrets, that's a cool art. Dark, but it's very cool. Man, why is the camera so fucking... I feel like it's really grainy all of a sudden. You're zoomed. Yeah, but it's like, maybe I'm holding it in a position where it's like not, like just not focusing on it. There we go. Ooh, Cinderbloom Tender. This one's fun. Because there's like a character that can gather herbs, and then you use those herbs to brew potions and stuff. But this one does AoE damage whenever you gather herbs. Crazy stuff. Legendary Sat. Wait, what? Whoa. Wait. Is this an armament? Or this is just a normal... I think this is a normal foil, which still is very nice. Ooh, this one's nice. Legendary Saddle, normal foil. There's like a special foiling in this set as well. Those tend to be pretty expensive as well. I mean, this one might be, because this one is... If you want to make a horse-related deck... Horsemanship, you're gonna need it. Card time, exactly, Absurdity. We're just horsing around a little bit here. It's a nice one. Trivial Trinket. Spurred Gallop. Oh, the raccoon? The Protector Raccoon? Look at this guy. Protecting his animal buddies. Vaporjet, it's a reprint. Lunette, also a reprint, but really cool card. Speed Potion, hey yo. Hey yo. Grand Archive Champions on drugs. Draw a card if it's brewed. Agility, that's actually a pretty good one. Actually not bad. Resource Management, that's always good. Token. Another raccoon. There we go. Nice. Cute art. The raccoons have cute art. Message in the shadows. Ooh. Manifest threat. What's this? Debuff counter on it. Destroy. Otherwise put the... Oh, actually not bad. Raccoon in DOA went. DOA 7, of course. Bolt of Diamonds. Banner Slime. Look at this cutie. Oh my god. He's carrying a banner. Say it ain't so. Imperial Countermeasure. Celestial Navigation. I've seen that one before. Seen this one before. Luxem Sight. Good reprint. Look at what? Look at these brows, dude. What the hell? Look at his brows. I think this is a reprint too. Oh, this one looks sick. +1 for each 4 durability, sacrifice domains. 2 plus X, where X is the deserve cost. Ooh, but each 4? I don't know. I need... Whether that one's broken or not, I think I need to do the math on how that works out. $2 are probably not broken. It isn't an element or for a champion that's not being used at all at this point, so highly doubt that one card. I mean, it's always possible, but token reduced to ash, classic. Shade Striker. I like this. It reminds me of Ayane. You know? Like the purple hair, but also the outfit a little bit. The black wing thingy, not so much, but the rest, it's giving Ayane, for sure. Floodward Steed. Vantage Point. Shimmer Cloak. Another one of these. We're going to almost have a full playset already. Jeez. Another Arcane Sight. Focused Flames. Advent of the Stormcaller. Reprint. Classic card. And Bandit, the Gaze Leader. What? Yo! Scavenge. For Raccoon allies. Scavenge. Raccoon allies have banish a card. Oh, it's anti-graveyard card. Oh, that's sick. Oh, raccoons, dude. You got D-Rock a Raccoon, yeah. The Gaze Leader. Gaze Leader. Without the text on screen, that sounds fucked up. Just putting it out there. Without reading the text, that sounds fucked. Silver Shine. Simple Slime. Yeah, he looks simple, alright. Nioh, Burn Girl. 5 of Spades, reprint. Sable Remnant, I think a reprint as well. Second Win. Nice. The Barrier. This actually might be good in multiplayer. We got drones. We're getting a lot of repeats now, huh? Tree of Spades. Ooh, classic. Blanche. Hey, yo. I don't have her yet. This is a good card. This used to be an expensive card, but it's being reprinted, so the price might have tanked by now. She used to be like over $20. Or more even, at some point. It's a very good card as well. To another unit you control will be dealt non-combat damage. Prevent equal to cards in your memory. That's good. With instant speed. Protection Girl. And Stormblade Squire. That's also cool art. Banish, Scavenge. Nice. We're almost halfway. Some paper ASMR. Alright. Titan. Apostle of the Woods. Bit busy in terms of art, but cool nonetheless. Frostbind, Fastcure. Fireball is like a reprint city here. Buddy Raccoon. Getting a lot of raccoons here. Come on, camera. You can do it. There we go. On enter, you may return another raccoon you control to its owner's hand. Ooh. Another horse. Another raccoon. God damn. Hemorrhaged Intimidation. Cool. Crystalline Art, the Crusty Archer. Classic card. Prismatic Sanctuary. This is a reprint, I think. Yeah, it's a weird one. I've never found a way to use this. You get multiple elements, but you need to like sacrifice stuff the whole time. Or no, you need to reveal a non-elemental card, which it's, I don't know. I don't know how to build around it. Ooh, the 4 of diamonds. Cool. Come on, focus. There we go. Very cool. Gotta build a raccoon deck. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, it might be. I don't know how many raccoons, because I think raccoons have been in other sets, but in a similar vein to angels, where at this point they've been mostly used as like a generic thing that works in a lot of decks. But I guess they put a lot more in this one. Here we go. A boon. They are actually rare, huh? This is our second boon. They are kind of rare. Windy Leap. Oh shit, they're farting. Unbroken Mustang. This is also a classic card because it's one of the few cards that can destroy items and weapons, but is normal element. So you can run it in every deck. It's not the most efficient mana cost, but it works for every deck. Forbidden Teachings, book deck. Reflecting Missile, classic. Raccoon Boy again. Benediction Angel, very cool. Draw card, we love that. Surging Obstruction. Chessman, oh. Luxem Sight. Trump Set again. The Beacon Knight, not a Bacon Knight. Sure, buff counter whenever a Regalia. Oh, that's actually not bad. And Ayla Zephyr's Hand, a mage. Fast activation. As a spell, suppress another target ally, cost 3 less the first. Wait, what? Oh, so you get 1 free suppress. Suppress is basically banish it and return it at the end of the turn, I think. So it's like a 1 turn removal, or if you want to trigger your own on-enter abilities again, something like that. The first one's free. It's actually not bad. That's actually good. All right, halfway. Starting with the second pile of boostas. For set with all these raccoons and horses. Yeah, the raccoons I think is just like the angels, a little sub thingy they've put in this set. The horses are mostly reprints. They were used in the Three Kingdoms set. That's where they introduced a lot of horsemanship stuff. Tune up. Are you getting more rares than usual? I mean, it's 2 per pack, so double the rares. 1 big hit is kind of sus. Specifically for like the full art ones, the ultra rares, I think there are only going to be 2 per box. So we should still be getting 1. And there's also a chance you get like a foil version or whatever, right? And like the collector rares is also a separate thing. But that's all so rare, you can't really count on it. Yeah, the big problem with this set, as you're saying, it's just you only got 1 big hit. Even though you get double the rares, the set is also much bigger. So there's a lot of cards that are just like not immediately useful yet. And, you know, there's just a high chance of not getting specific hits because there's more cards. The card pool is too deep. 2 diamonds. Cry the Sky is classic. Nimble Longbowman. Ooh, this one looks cool. Lightveil Agent. Recover, put a buff counter. Ooh, that's not bad actually. Royal Line Defense. Oh, Chessman. Activated command card. Costs 2 less. Plus 3 health or negate. Ooh, not bad. Terracite. Nice reprint. With the old art as well. Illuminate Secrets. So rare. Think a reprint. Who's this cutie? Meteoric Slime? There we go. Beginning of your end phase glimpse too. Okay, not Not crazy, but not bad. X damage. X. Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's all right. Got a little fire flower here. It's a new token for this set. Focal intensity. Uh-huh. Escape the wreckage. Nice. New art as well for that's a reprint, but it has new art. Rousing slime. Look at these cutie patooties. Mob vantage. Dewy slime. Dude, this is a slime booster, huh? Look at this guy. A slime deck is a thing, by the way, so maybe that slime deck. I have one. It's a precon. There's a precon slime deck, so you can just add whatever new slimes come out to the deck if you want. Iridescent Resurgence. Turn. Oh, that's actually not bad. Return from Banishment. That's fucking sick. Forgotten Will, Omen counter. I'm not really into the Omen. That's like a specific strategy. I'm not super into it. Gather 4 times. See, this is Star Calling. While glimpsing, it only costs... Well, in this case, it costs the same. Sometimes it's a different cost. You can play it while scrying. Glimpsing. Slice and Dice. Is this new art? Nice. End Soul. Ooh, I wonder if that one's still expensive. It used to be very expensive because there's an entire deck strategy called End Soul. So I wonder how this price is holding up. It probably has dropped quite a bit because it's like from the first or second set. It's like a really old one. Spirit Blade and Soul. And the Hoarfrost Hold. Again, if you don't have the text in front of you. $1? Oh my god, the price on End Soul crashed. What the f... That's actually... That's crazy. Or maybe the deck has fallen out of favor in tournaments as well. That might also be it. Who knows? Maybe it's like a combination. Got reprinted and is not being used anymore. That could be it. That'll drop a price of a card. Older printings are around 5-ish, but can be bought for around... I mean, the printings, it's a gameplay piece specifically. Like, that's not a... I wouldn't say End Soul is like a collecting type of card. It has no special versions. I mean, maybe there are. There's like a lot of tournament-specific stuff. But generally speaking, I would not consider that a collectible card. So you'd obviously buy the cheapest version. Ooh, what's this? Crystal object? Huh. Huh. Navigate the streets. Focal intensity. Found power. What's this? Power tree. If you control object in Proto. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2, then draw that many. Huh. Interesting. Don't know that item. Proto. Key crest. Main spell, Longing Thorns, debuff on target ally if you're shifting currents. Okay, that's for Kongming. Powered, put it. Ooh, that's not a bad card. Fertile Grounds, reprint. Umbra, reprint. Fractal of Duplication. Whenever it becomes rested, summon a token copy of it rested. And you can tap it for mana. It's like a. It's a mana rock that copies itself every turn. No, not every turn. Whenever you tab it, it creates a tapped copy. That's fucked. And, ooh, Maiden of Waning Bloom. This one, actually, I have this deck, Dao-chan. Nice. Love it. Usable card. Love that. You wanna know what this game really, really needs, specifically here in Europe? card market needs to sell it. Because like in the US, I feel like a lot of stores do singles more. And you have TCG Player who's kind of big. Here in Europe, there really is only one single card marketplace. That's Card Market. And they're kind of like Kingmaker. If they decide to support something, it'll have a way brighter future. So as long as they don't do that for this game, it's going to be rough out here to buy singles. Anyway, Pantheon Barrier. Pantheon exclusive cards, but you get those with the pre-con, so... Two of Spades. Fine, Forbidden Teachings. We're seeing a lot of the common ones. We're seeing a lot of the same. Ooh, who's this? Silver Soldier. She looks cool as shit. Retort 2. That is... Ooh, what is Retort again, man? This stat is testing my keyword knowledge. Retort. I think that's when you retaliate, you get more damage. I'm not sure. Vigor untaps at the end of the turn. We like that. Tree of Diamonds. Hey, yo. The waifu booster. We love it. Look at her. Hey, yo. Oh. Slime Party. Hey, yo, boys. Turn up the music. It's a slime party over here. Allied War Priestess. Seagull's favorite. Arcane Elemental. Very cool card. Probably worthless. And Silvergale Monstrosity's Call. Summon an Oblet. If it was prepared. Huh. Weird card. Very weird. What I would like is the Looking Glass. Even though this is a shitty printing, I do like the original printing a lot more. But it's such an expensive card, and it's a really strong one. I would just want it to use it. Baby Slime Token. Aww. Tune-Up. Scorching Knives. Ooh, Scavenging Raccoon. Banish 2 cards from a single graveyard. These ones are really good because there are quite a few graveyard strategies out there in this game already. So you kind of want to get rid of them. It's a good card. Black Eyes Spellweaver. That, don't say that too fast. Now, this one's a foil. Whoa. Silver Soldier foil. Probably not worth anything, but I mean, I love this art. I think it's so striking with the red. I really like it. Foil version, I'll fucking take it. I don't mind. This game is stingy on foils, if you haven't noticed. I think you only get a couple of foils per box, which the developers say is on purpose, because they want to make foils feel valuable. Even for commons, uncommons, having a full version of something is like, ooh, cool. Which I feel, you know, bringing up Magic again. The fact that collector's boosters are all foil, kind of like, you know, foils in Magic to me currently feel worthless. It's not, I can't even think about it. Ordained Charisma. Hey, yo. Look at this bad boy. Blood Dragon's Pact. Ally Link +4/+4. Beginning deal 4. Ooh. Good, actually. Diamond Ribbon for Suda. Generate 2. Ooh, not bad. Avatar of Suzaku. We got another avatar. Nice. I don't play any of those decks. The avatar decks. Yeah, man, it's tight. It's tight. Got a little flower bud. We'll blast through these a little bit. Unless there's something interesting here. Oh, who's this? The Piquant? Piquant? Shield bearer. She's spicy. That's what piquant means in Dutch, at least. Ooh, Equinox Hour. It's a funny one. Blaze a light. A lit? A light. Windmill Engineer. Classic card. It's uncommon, but one of those that's used in pretty much every win deck. It's a very useful card because it's card advantage. Vanish from Scythe. Sinister Composure, our girl Tristan. Nice. And the Tamer Origin, man. Again, class I don't really play all that often. Ooh, Spirit Chart token. Can you use those? Alright, we got a Sparkling Adornment. Man, this music is giving me anxiety. Okay, here we go. Sonic Charm, Chilling Touch. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Angelic Vanguard. We have not seen a lot of angels yet. But they're good. They're good. Roots of Tomorrow. Reveal the top of the preserve. That's good, actually. It's not bad. That's bad. Not bad. Banner Raccoon. We had a Banner Slime and now a Banner Raccoon. As long as your opponent has no cards in their graveyard, other raccoons get... No cards in graveyard is kind of insane. Early game that might work, but late game that's going to be tough. I guess unless if you have a full raccoon deck, they're going to be like clearing out graveyards left and right. Fractal of Intrusion. I don't know if this is a reprint. I think it is. I don't remember this being useful at all. And Flourishing Key. Effects take charge counters, level damage, it's charge counters. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. So you cast this and then try to change your wind as much as possible. It's interesting. That's interesting. Will that ever work? That's like the type of card that might not be useful now, but as the game goes on, and they print more cards, at some point that shit's gonna break. It's just waiting for like a loop thing that keeps on going to buff it up. Hey, another boon. Empower, that's nice. Night Fate. Mystic Purify, I love this art. Reprint, but I always loved this art. Beautiful stuff. Scatter Essence. Slime Banner. Find Recipe. Scavenge 6 for a potion. That's funny. Glacier Remnants. Nice. Allowance Race. Each player may rest up to 2 horse allies they control. For each horse they rested this way, its controller draws a card. Which basically means the one playing the horse deck is gonna draw all the cards. Who else is running horses? Triumphant Mechanic. Tokens, draw card, that's good. Cover tree. On attack, that's pretty nice actually. Nice one. Reprint. Hymn of Gaia's Gaze. Gaia's Grace. This I think also a reprint. I don't remember this one though. Goes from your hand on the field. Not bad, not bad. And Dynastic Whirlpool. Top 15 cards each opponent. What? Each opponent puts the top 15 cards of their deck into their graveyard. This is a 60 card deck game. And you draw 7 at the start. By the time you cast this, people are going to be like already 10 to 15 cards deep. So This is gonna put your deck halfway. That's crazy. And that's doing it once. Alright, token, bolt of diamonds. Go on, tomb sweep. What's this? I kind of love this art. It's so simplistic, but I kind of love it. I mean, it's not simplistic, it's like a simple idea, you know? Twingale parry, yeah, we know what they're doing here. We know what they're doing with that art. Foraging servant. Splashing perch. Classical opening. Chessman. Hey. Siphoning stab. What's this? Because I have an Exia deck. As long as the full arm has recover X or the. Ooh, lifelink. That's not bad. Sage. Cool art. Astrocyte. Ooh, was this transfusive aura? Ooh, this art is so vibrant. I love it. Oh, recover 2 plus X for X. Oh, if you would recover, it's 2 plus. Oh, that's good actually. And then blue ace of diamonds. Oh shit, that's sick. Ooh. We got a unique. We got the ace of diamonds. Blue. Come on, camera. Here we go. Coolio. That's good stuff. I think in terms of if I were someone buying this to like sell, I guess, you know, to get big financial hits, I'm probably not doing well. But in terms of me playing this game and getting cards I might use in the future or now, I'm so far a happy camper. A lot of stuff that I like. Floral arrangement. This one's interesting because generally the flower thing is random. With this card you can choose 2 specific ones. I mean you get the 2 specific on the card. I wonder if that's like relevant to anything potion wise. Creative Shock. Classic reprint. Gorilla Advantage. Hey, yo. Yeah, we know what they're doing here. We know what they're doing with that art. We know what they're doing. Recurring Aider Charge. Cool. Token in the middle of the boost. Oh, it's a foil token. Foil token. Man. I'd rather have foil other things, but sometimes, surprisingly, foil tokens are like worth more than like other cards in foil. Like even on some rares. Because tokens are... they're the type of thing that people use, right? So having them foil is sometimes more valuable, even though it's like not a valuable card on its own. The 8 of Hearts. Cute. Is that curio foil? I don't think so. I think this is normal. Curio foil is like textured. So I don't think... no. I do have one curio foil token from a previous set. That one's like $100. Surging Surge. Ooh, scavenge. There's like a lot of scavenge for specific things. For, I'm assuming, all kinds of strategies. Gunsmith's Arsenal. Costs 2 less. Materials of bullet. Okay, nice. The Brisk Trotter. We love to see him. Lancelot, the Goliath of Asa. Hindered. Gets 2 health. On attack, made 3. Gets plus 3. Oof. Okay, I mean, that's expensive to do, but strong. We got Shizun of the Ash. Discard draw. Banish fire spell 4 damage. That's alright. Not great. Not bad. Not great. Two packs left. I think I should be getting another ultra rare. I'm pretty sure you get 2 per box for this set. So if not, my assumptions are wrong, but I think I already see a full art line here, so I think we're on our way to an ultra rare in this pack. Let's hope the token didn't cuck you. It's a foil, so those are on top. Foils are just a random foil slot. Could be anything. So it shouldn't fuck you with the quote-unquote guarantee things. Look at this guy. Poorly. Look at how small the other raccoons are next to him. Oh my god. He got fat on watermelons and apples? How? How? How many do you need to eat to do that? That's crazy. I love him. You may reveal raccoons from your hand. When you do, they banish a card. All they do is banish from your graveyard. It's actually very cool art. Stalwart Shieldmate. New art for Stalwart Shieldmate. This is like a very classic card. Not expensive, but it was included in a lot of starter products and whatever, but like genuinely a good card. It's like a 2 mana, so easy to play, and has taunt, so you have to target it. With floating memory means if it dies it still has an advantage. It was just an all-around good card. New art for it, very cool. Yellow Witch. We got the Slime called Cyclone. Look at these guys. Epoko Conqueror. Okay. Miasmic Fog. All allies get -1 health. That's fucking... I mean, that's a token killer. Just an enchantment. No tokens for you. Young Beast Bonder. Tamer Human. Put a buff counter on our ally if it's a beast with 2 buff counters. Actually, hold on. That's sick. That's good. 2 buff counters. That's a buff counter in this game is a +1/+1 counter. Getting 2 on an animal, which is probably an animal beast deck you're making with something like this, it's actually sick. Reverse Polarity. Oh, that's sick. Counter spell and then deal X damage to its mana cost. And then Angelic Channeling. I don't know this one. Banish 3, then draw a card each way. The next time. This is going to be expensive. This is stupid good. Hold on. This is a good card. This is a very usable card. And it's ultra rare. This is going to be expensive as shit. This is... I think this... I don't know. But I feel like that's going to be a big hit. 85? And all I'm thinking is like, in what deck would I even use this? Gonna need to do some deck building, huh? Banish advanced elements from your hand and memory. Draw a card for each, so you just replace... Oh, so it's like... Oh, I get what they're trying... Yeah. So it replaces cards. It replaces your advanced elements cards from your hand, which means in early game you can't play those yet. You need to level up to play your advanced elements. So this one kind of cycles them. So you kind of fix hands that are fucked, but then when you level up, you can play them again. Like you put them back on the top of your deck. And it's floating memories. Oh my god. There's actually... That card has 2 full arts. The other one's way better looking because it's not a lolly on that. Damn, we got the shitty art. Oh man. That's a good card though. That goes in every level 3 deck. That works in every level 3 deck. That's probably why it's so expensive. It just fixes bad hands in level 3 decks. It's just good. Schwarzkastler. The 8 of spades. Hello. Hello. Battlefield Benediction. Stillwater Patrol. Haunting Apparition. Ooh. Spooky. Petalfall Embrace. Each player recovers. Wait, what? Why would you do that? There must be something like the opponent can gain life or something, or loses life instead. There's gotta be something. Zephyr. The Cardinal of Divine Right. Look at this girl. Yo. Angel cards can become imbued. This is an anti-angel card. Dude, this is an anti-angel card. Oh my god. Angel hate. And another ultra rare. Wait, what the fuck? You get 3? Huh? Pouvoir absolu. French. I don't play this guy. That's cool though. I know my brother plays him. Maybe because my brother has also bought a box but hasn't opened it yet. Maybe I can trade with an ultimate he doesn't use and I do. Who knows? Wait, I didn't know I was gonna get 3 ultra rares. $14. I mean, for an ultra rare, especially with the amount that are in this set, that's kind of low. I mean, it's a lot of money for a single card. Don't get me wrong. For playing the game, that's a lot of fucking money for a single card. But in terms of this game, considering its rarity and whatever, generally if a card is like ultra rare and becomes used, like actually used in tournaments, the price just spikes up immediately to over 50. I'm generally very happy. Like these two, this is a deck I have and I run. This one's just going to be useful in any deck, and I think it's probably expensive right now because people are really heavily running it in the meta. I'm pretty sure. Or are gonna try at the very least. Whether it's gonna work out depends to be seen. I mean, we'll see. But it definitely reads as a card that's just like, hey, you're playing a level 3 champion, use this. It's just good. It replaces bad hands, has floating memory, which means it can pay the cost instead of doing something else. It is overall just a really good card. This one, I don't know. For a class I don't really have a deck for. Banished. I mean, it'll have its use. It's an ultimate spell for that class. It'll have its use. Anything else sick? I mean, there's a lot of sick stuff for sure. I really like this one. That's one I'm very happy with. I mean, there's a lot of small things I'm very happy with. Like this one, I have a deck that's gonna use that one like immediately. Probably this one. I mean, I'd run this because the art is cool and it's a foil. That's why I would run it. This one I'm definitely using. This one probably. This one. This one. This one. At this point, I would find a deck for Mr. Raccoon here, just because he's cool. Not necessarily a raccoon deck, but I mean, this one searches for raccoons. So this one you would have to make a raccoon deck. Unfortunate. Oh, this one for sure. It's a crazy card. This one, but that's like a... I mean, you need 4 of those. I mean, other stuff is definitely... I'll find a deck. Like this one, I'll find a deck. There's so much here I'll find a deck for. And if not, I probably will in the future. Because there's still like a lot of elements. Like for example, this one, like the yellow. I just haven't made a deck with that color yet. So, who knows? Same with like Arcane. I haven't made a deck using Arcane. So, I might use them. I don't know yet. Overall, I'm fairly happy. Seeing a lot of cards that I wanted. It's always good. Especially this level 3. This one I can just immediately use, no problems. I mean, I guess this one too, because it's the same deck. I can just put it in the deck and it'll do its thing. All I need now is the spirit, and I'm settled. Alright, that was the box opening. Took a little longer than expected, as always. Man, a lot of tokens. That kind of surprises me though. If you think about it, they're like, we're making a new format, a new multiplayer format. In that format, you need a lesser boon and a greater boon. And we will make boons. Like, there's 4 precon decks which each have 2 boons. And then the rest of them will print in the token slot. So you get either a token or a boon. People were like, alright, I guess we'll get less tokens. No, you just get, like, from 24 boosters, we got 3 boons. That's crazy. And these are just uncommon and common boons either. There's like super rares as well. So they are, for a new format, for launching a new format, I don't get why these are so rare. That's a weird decision to me. All right, let me take a small break. But what I mean with a small break is like undo the setup. So yeah, please kindly wait. Or, you know, go to the bathroom, do whatever. I will be right back.
feeling so good. Thought that you always be here. 'Cause the days we spent were so sweet, blowing in the seas. Took the love for granted. Now I appreciate what you did. Please let me love you again.
Come on. Now special request on the public of the bar. M2 now, dedicated to you. Do it, y'all. Vibes in the place, man. I get some drum and bass. Beast. I know you can. Can you listen? Microphone one check. Can you hear me? I feel the vibe. You know I love it. You can keep it. You know I love it. I know you hear that. I gotta use it. You know I love it. I want you. I love you screaming. I just wanna tell you. You know I love you. I want you. Hey, I just wanna tell you.
Move your body, let's bring the house down. Move your body, let's bring the house down.
Let me hear ya. You know I love
Poof. We are back. Extended bathroom visit, it seems. Kinda. Bathroom break. Also, removing the unboxing camera that we just did. Because I was using my phone. And it was draining battery. Battery. Why does that work on Twitch but not on YouTube? Because YouTube is not that good at live yet. It's weird. Like, YouTube has certain things about its live experience that are way better. But other things that are like real shit. The YouTube emote game is weak, for sure. Been hanging on YouTube because I pay for premium so I don't get ads. I have thought so much about getting YouTube Premium, but I think it's too expensive for what it is. Especially since I don't need the music thing. Right, because here in Belgium you cannot get the light subscription. We cannot get that, so you have to pay the full thing, which is like 15 euros a month, I think. Now your streams in Full HD for me was a plugin issue, a YouTube plugin. We have to go back a little bit because I ran forward a little too much last time. What's up, B? Be real, will ya? So many video game adaptations coming out now. I guess Hollywood finally ran out of IPs to cannibalize. I think it's more because the people who make the decisions in terms of what to make as movies, a lot of them are people from my age now who grew up with video games. And they have a little more power. Decision power. That's part of it, I'm assuming. Come on, kill him. There we go. Bam. The way Netflix adaptation will save the series? You mean other than 6 last round, which is already gonna save the away? You thought about that? The critically acclaimed DOA 6 last round. Fuck ass staying on YouTube. I mean, if you have premium, you'd be stupid not to. Have I been here? I guess not. Phew. I'm sick. I need to heal, but I'm sick. And it's gonna stun me. Fuck. Yo, what's with all these ghosts? I'm gonna catch up to the chat in a minute. I'm locked in right now. Huh. Bam. Whew. Reminder to self, don't pull all the enemies at the same time. Video games make more money than movies and TV now. Because it has a lot to do with the microtransactions. Yeah, I don't think video game movies and shows do better because it's video game stuff. I think video games are just, I guess, better at monetizing, or worse depending on whose view. Yeah, worse for us. Can't imagine how Netflix would improve on the original movie. The original movie is... I like it. It's dumb fun. It is what it is. It doesn't try to be serious. It doesn't try to be a good adaptation. It just exists. And that's it. But that's all it needs to be too, for me, at least. Did you see the trailer for the Street Fighter movie? It also looks wacky, but like on purpose wacky. And I think that's probably the move. Trying to do a fighting game thing too serious, that's never gonna work out. You need to make it somewhat silly, because it kinda is. A Venus Vacation series? Oh, dude. Taking into consideration how many, like, Love Island and all those kind of shows exist, they should do like a fictional version, almost like a parody on those, like, you know, like dating reality on a beach type things, but then do Venus Vacation and adapt it that way, kind of as like a spoof on the reality on the beach dating stuff. That would actually, like, it almost doesn't have to be DOA to be a good idea, but it would be even funnier to make it a Venus Vacation thing. That would actually be tight. I think this is where I come from. I think this is where we began. Yeah, I went that way. That way. I think. Or maybe not, because there's shit down here. Ow. We're only 2 months away from last round? Oh god, that's weird. Don't say that. That's weird. I actually need to hurry up and finish this game, because before we know it, like in May, the James Bond game is going to come out, and I definitely want to stream that. but also that new game from the Dark Pictures, Directive whatever, like a number. That game's also coming out in May. So, you know, by, like, let's say halfway May, I need to be done with this game on stream, at least. And, you know, with the amazing pace I'm going at now. God, this is kind of an area that's kind of a bitch to explore, I'm gonna be honest. It all looks too samey, and there's no map really. Just kind of ass. I guess you can explore when you defeat the bad guy. The boss? The bad guy. Mary Rose is a red-haired black woman. He'd lose her shit. But it would be funny though, let's be honest. That would be funny as shit. Here's a lolly character. Also like black. Like a complete what do you call it? Like completely breaking expectations. Criterion was refusing to market last round because it's just such a smash hit guaranteed anyway that they don't want to completely ruin the sales of other games. It's kindness. It's not marketing strategy, it's kindness. Mario movies are a success because of Mario, so it depends on the IP. Oh yeah, for sure. Like the Sonic movies are also successful because it's Sonic. And because they did the remake. I think if the original Sonic movie didn't have the whole look at his ugly teeth and then they redid the VFX, if they didn't do that, I don't think the movie would have gotten nearly as much attention. And I think that helped people go into that movie with an open mind. Turns out it was a good movie. And now it kind of like solidified as like, okay, we need to pay attention to this because it might just genuinely be a good movie. Kind of funny how Donovan steal combat data motivation from the OA movie. Kind of came back at Resident Evil 3 remake. Yeah, I know, right? All good ideas spawn from DOA. That's how you know it's a good idea, if DOA has done it. Totally forgot about the Dark Pictures. That was the last one about the serial killer in the motel. Yes. Yes, I think the last Dark Pictures one was. Because they have released other games. That's the thing that fucks you up, right? They do the Dark Pictures, but then they also did like the Quarry. They did like that Dead by Daylight game. What else? Did they do anything else? It's been a minute though, right? Since they released the game. It's been a minute. They've been working on this one for a while. What if it was a horror Truman Show thing? The owner is a random guy who on a free vacation. He thinks he has a harem, but the girl's like being mind controlled or something. Oh shit. Or they're not actually the girls, they're monsters, and he's like stuck in a nightmare fuel thing. Almost died. Ow. Chop, chop, chop. Didn't they do the Little Nightmares 3 that bombed? Did they? I don't know. I thought Little Nightmares was a different dev, but maybe... I don't know. Are they the same devs? Little Nightmares 3 developer. Supermassive... It did. They did. But is it the same team? I don't know. Damn, the wiki for Supermassive Games doesn't even mention Little Nightmares. That's how bad it did. Doesn't even get a wiki reference. Ay, ay, ay. That's rough. I should probably admit Dark Pictures was a bad idea. Only the Underground Soldier ones ended up being good. But then again, Quarry was also kind of iffy, even though it was bigger like Until Dawn. Yeah, I think the problem... Like, I enjoy those games for what they are, you know? So I have a little bit of a bias. But, like, Until Dawn obviously is the best one out of all of them, and it's not even close. Like, I thought it was nostalgia, but then when Until Dawn got like the remaster, even though it wasn't really that much better graphically, like there was some weird shit, but like watching people play through that version again, just the story and whatever happens in Until Dawn was just so much better than anything they've done with Dark Pictures until now. It's kind of like a, what do you call it? Like, it's suffering from success, you know? If only they didn't make their best game first. Didn't you say the narrator in the anthology died? Wonder if they use AI to replace him. I think it was something like, because the face model, like the visual model, was different from the voice, and I think the physical person died, but the voice actor is still alive. I think it's something like that. So since they have the character model, they can just animate it like normal and you keep using it. Because I think the voice actor is still alive. It's not the same person. I believe. It's been a while since I looked at that. And the worst part is, like you said, he's by far the most interesting part. But that's also not true, because what's interesting is the hope that we're gonna get some kind of, you know, why is he there? Is there like some kind of true line, some kind of story above all of those games that would tie it all together? That was kind of what everyone was waiting for, you know? You had the first game. Okay, they did the narrator guy, kind of just to copy the Doctor from Until Dawn, right? Let's be real. They wanted to copy that element, but they kind of implied, once the second game dropped, they kind of implied, you know, oh, the same curator is back? That's interesting. Why is it the same guy? Blah, blah, blah. They kind of imply there's some kind of link between those things. And then it doesn't really, you know, there's some references in all the games to each other, sure. But I think everyone with every release that followed in the Dark Pictures was kind of waiting for, you know, like what's the thing that really is gonna combine the storylines? What is gonna really, you know, make it the Dark Pictures instead of just separate games? And we're still waiting on that. I think that's too long. Like, even if they do it now, even if in directive they're like, okay, here's the big overarching story that we've been building to the whole time, it's too late. They should have started setting that up the third game. Like the first game, yeah, you can just, here's a narrator, he exists. Okay, great. Second game, you can kind of hint to, hey, maybe there's a connection. From the third game on, you should start building that connection. And there is a connection for sure. Because if you look on YouTube, for example, all the endings, every game has like some kind of ending with like a special military force dropping in and, you know, examining people and stuff. Like there's a whole thing in multiple games where that's an ending. Clearly that's connected somehow to all of these. But, you know, it's still all up in the air. Nobody knows. They're not making any like real strides towards that. Even worse, the first 4 games, they mentioned we look at that as season 1, and with the new one that's coming out in May, directive, that's like the start of a new season. Okay, but you didn't fucking do anything with the story of the first season. It's just 4 separate games with some hints to each other and a common curator. That's it. So yeah, again, I like those games for what they are, but there's a lot of missed potential there as well. Just because of that overarching narrative is just not coming together at all. Ow. Maybe the space one will involve the aliens that were the threat in the other one, but I don't see how they can link that to the random bus driver's traumatic breakdown. He never had a breakdown. It was the aliens shooting a signal in his head, scrambling his brain. He actually saw those things because the aliens were like frying his brain. Dude, Little Hope had so much potential. They really fucked that one up. There were so many ways for that story to actually be good. It's crazy. Crazy how they're just like, no, it really is just all a dream. Imagine if it turns like Cabin in the Woods. Would be one hell of a letdown. It would be now. I feel like if they set it up, that would have been a cool thing. But doing it now would be kind of ass. Woo. I feel like they themselves didn't know if the hints were Easter eggs or more. Maybe made a decision during each one in development. I mean, there is some sort of through line, because like even in the first game, Man of Medan, they're all already hints to like the third game. I'm not sure about the fourth game, but definitely to the third game, there's things that are like hinted ahead of time. So at the very least, they had some vague clue. They at least know what it was going to be about. Let's put it that way. So they can at least reference it. But, you know, they never really meaningfully connected them. Which I think is unfortunate. I think that is what a lot of people were looking forward to like really, you know, see how they all came together. And I don't think, maybe that was never the intent. That would have been very sick though. It's what I would want. Forgot for a moment to wear his tinfoil hat. Exactly. Looks like they also fucked up the new Silent Hill movie. Oh god, really? Oh man. I mean, the previous ones were watchable. They weren't exactly great. I don't think they are as bad as some people say they are, but kind of reminds me of that Until Dawn movie. Remember that? They did a movie. Which I thought was surprisingly good. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it anymore. But if you happen to see it, I think it's enjoyable. For what it is. Okay, where do I go? All over? It wasn't terrible, but easily forgettable. Yeah. That's why I say, I think, like, if you're, like, at a friend's house and it's on the TV, it's perfectly fine to watch it. Like, you're gonna have a good time. Like, going out of your way to watch it, I mean, there's better stuff if you're gonna use your time. But considering it's like to be fair, it's a cash grab on the name Until Dawn. Like, if you think about it, as much as you can cash grab on that name. Considering that, it's surprisingly good. Oh! Silent Hill movie director is a strange fellow. He gender swapped the first movie's protagonist because Harry was too feminine. Maybe he didn't understand the power of a girl dad. Exactly. Do you know the lengths a girl dad will go to? Most powerful protagonist in the world. Man, speaking of speaking of misses in movies, I read today that for the Marvel movies, the MCU, if you can believe it, right? They're doing like this whole Doctor Doom Endgame thing. No, not Endgame, Doomsday. And they announced some stuff today, or was it yesterday? I don't know. Where they're like, Avengers Doomsday is going to be a direct sequel. Like, it's going to be right after Endgame. Like, what? And a lot of people now, because they said it's like directly after, are like, are they just going to erase everything that happened since? There's going to be like, oh, that was actually a different universe. That was a faulty timeline. That would be that would be insane, but that would also be wild. And they were also gonna, this is maybe even crazier, they were also gonna re-release Endgame in theaters because they're gonna add stuff. They're gonna add some deleted scenes and also some new unexpected stuff. So I think they're gonna be like, hey, you know what? All the new stuff since Endgame never happened. That would be sick. Now I don't think they're gonna do that. They're probably gonna do like some kind of explanation as to why Doctor Doom is played by Robert Downey Jr. You know, maybe he steals the corpse of Iron Man or some shit like that. Who knows? But the idea is floating around now that they're just gonna delete everything they've done since Endgame. Which would be a crazy move. Oh, 2 hits? The one thing I will give the Until Dawn movie credit for is that it showed a DVD movie could work in the same way. Yeah, that's the thing about the Until Dawn movie. The reason I went and watched it is I kind of liked the concept of what they did. I was like, sure, they're not just making Until Dawn, the video game, into a movie. It was actually a good concept, in my opinion. But then they undercooked it. It was actually pretty good up until the end. The landing was kind of shit. When the fucking drop of water fell in his cup, I was like, come on, man. Really? Really? That's how we're doing it, man? That Marvel's gonna recover from the height of Endgame. It's overdone. I think Marvel suffered from a couple things. Like, it was very successful, but it was also very formulaic. Like, I definitely noticed, even as a comic book reader, a fan, if you will. Well, I'm not the biggest Marvel fan necessarily. I still enjoy my comic books, right? Even as a fan, it became very like, you know, there was very clearly a sort of Marvel movie blueprint. Ooh, you need this amount of action, this amount of funny quips, you know? Like, it was like a blueprint, and it became very obvious and very stale very fast. And then of course they did the whole build up to Infinity War and Endgame, which they can never recreate, because that was kind of a first, you know. I don't think in the history of movies there's ever been that kind of build up to, you know, like that kind of event, like having all these movies setting up puzzle pieces that eventually culminate in Endgame. But once it's been done, you know, it's old news. It's like that Simpsons meme where Bart and Lisa play rock, paper, scissors, and Bart always counts on rock while Lisa absolutely predicts that. I mean, sure. Man, and what's even worse, this is maybe even the worst part, is that not only was it so much of a formula how those movies should be done, is that every time they deviated from the formula even a little bit, people and reviewers were hating on it. So it's like, what do you want? Do you want it always the same? And that's what I'm kind of glad that now that DC Comics is doing their push for, you know, like their universe thingy with like Superman and stuff. What I think that they correctly saw compared to Marvel is that they're gonna have every director that makes a movie like do their own thing. Like they can make, like the genres are gonna be very different. You know, Superman was very, you know, like purposefully very hopeful, very uplifting in like the colors of the color grading, the soundtrack, like everything was very uplifting. But then like upcoming movies, like I know there's gonna be a Swamp Thing movie, which is apparently gonna be a horror movie. There's like, I mean, I don't know what Supergirl is gonna be. That's coming out this summer. I don't know, that's probably gonna be a similar vibe to Superman though. But the idea was from the beginning that the directors wouldn't be like shackled to a specific way of making the movies. And I think that's a good thing. Isn't about the actors they cast all kind of unlikable or bland? The cast they sample was so impressive. Like for Marvel, I mean, up until now, like the DC, like I really enjoyed the Superman movie. I think they did a good job casting. Supergirl will make $1 quintillion. That's a lot. That's a lot. Supergirl, the movie, has one thing going for it for sure. And that, at least from the trailer, from what we can see, is that part of the story is going to be about her fighting for her dog. Which, you know, that's tried and true. That's John Wick. People love kicking ass in the name of your dog. Yeah, the original, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Evans, Scott Johansson were blockbuster. I mean, yes and no. I think Robbie Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. got his big mainstream fame because of Iron Man, right? Like, it was a fairly unknown actor, or maybe it was another movie where he broke through. For the longest time, he was a very, like, not well-known actor. I mean, the other ones were pretty popular. Though, to be fair, if you would ask me what is Chris Evans known for outside of Captain America, couldn't tell you. Same with Chris Hemsworth. I mean, they've been in tons of things, of course. Like now, they're so synonymous with those roles. Wasn't he Sherlock Holmes first? He did those were they actually really popular? I don't know. I liked those back in the day as a kid. As a teenage kid, I think. Didn't those come after Iron Man? I genuinely don't know at this point. He was great in he was great in Tropic Thunder though. Dude, I recently rewatched that movie. It's so fucking good. It's still so good. Oh. It's actually such a good movie. More like they portray their characters so unique that they rose to stardom, while most new movies and shows are the same quality. But, yeah, but the question is, what is that? Is that purely the actors? Was it just a golden time for the scripts for those kind of movies? Was it just the correct time and place for all of those things to come together? Who knows, right? That's hard to pinpoint what exactly is the thing that made that happen. Like, obviously not taking away from their performances, because obviously they're really, really good. And I think DC Comics just has an issue because, like, it's been done before. Everything they do is going to be compared, which is not fun, of course. The skits in the opening are worth the full movie, dude. It's so much. I think the Tropic Thunder is one of those movies where, like, it's funny on its own, but there's so much, like, it's so much of it is also commentary and satire on the movie industry, on all kinds of things, and it holds up so well. Like, it's still true today. It holds up so well. Yeah, Tom Cruise is crazy in that. It's so good. Like, everything about that movie is good. Never go full retard. Oh, man. They could try a gay relationship that isn't edited out in China. Which movie was that? That like didn't release in China, like a big movie? Because the creator was like, nah, I'm not changing it, bitch. I ain't removing that. It was like a big movie that just didn't get a Chinese release because they just would not budge. I forgot which one it was. Yeah. And there was another movie where there's like a kissing scene and they like weirdly Photoshop it out for China. Was it China for like some other region? Very bizarre. When it comes to comic book movies though, I kind of like the new Batman. The one with Robert Pattinson. Because it's like not tied to any of the other universe stuff. I mean, at least for now. Maybe they'll tie it in. But for now, it's like this standalone thing. Really like the movie. A little more noir feeling. A little more gritty. A little more detective work. And like the follow-up. They also did like a TV series about the Penguin from that movie. Which is also unbelievably good. Like really good. That's honestly the best thing DC has done in a long time in terms of movies. Damn, it's time to wrap up exactly at the boss fight. I guess I'll have to one-shot him. Damn, he looks goofy as shit with that beak. That long schnozzle looks so goofy. What the hell? Like he's trying to be scary, but he just looks goofy. Jeez, he's hurting me bad. What? I was dodging. What the hell? What the hell? Damn, before he transformed, I was like, this is pretty easy. But then he fucked me up. Where I change my ninjutsu, we're gonna need something else than Kodama form. Ooh, maybe to dodge some of his damage. Go with Burrow. Also, do I have a stronger weapon? I mean, this one might be stronger, but it's not leveled. Damn it. Has imbue lightning though. But he is lightning. We can do it. Let's try one more time. See, that one, if he does like the bunch of shooting thing AoE, that's when I want to burrow down. Just hide in the ground. Get out of there. But I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Save. There we go. Head in the ground. If I can't see it, it can't hurt me. Exactly. If I can't see it, is it even real? Does it exist? Do you guys even exist? Are you just AI bots? Who knows? Who knows? Let me think. I forgot if my next physical therapy appointment is Monday or Tuesday. I think Monday. Not sure. And I don't have it on me. It's in my wallet. And my wallet's downstairs. So you know, I'll let you know if I stream Monday or not. What else? Is there anything else happening? I think we're good until May. I'm excited for James Bond. I'm looking forward to that. At the same time, I'm a bit scared because there's very little news about it since that initial gameplay reveal. And you know, no news can mean they're just working on it and shit's fine. But it could also mean like, is it coming together? Especially this close to launch. Like if it releases in like a little over a month. Like you would think to see a little more, you know, a little more action. Right? So I'm a bit worried that it's gonna be a cyberpunk situation. Maybe they blew their budget acquiring the IP alone. Very possible. I mean, they did announce like the opening theme song that it was done by Lana Del Rey or something. So at least they're still working on it. Probably not that bad. I'm thinking the game is gonna be fine. The thing is, it's a James Bond game. I've played so many James Bond games, and I can count on like 2 fingers how many games are really good. That's the they're all like mid, unless you're a fan, then they're fun, right? So if this game is mid but it's fun for James Bond fans, I'm down. I'm like good. Anyway, I'm out of here. Boys and girls, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good weekend. And yeah, we'll see each other either on Monday or not. I'll have to check that. But we'll see each other next time for sure. Alright, take care. Bye. Where's the music? What the hell? Is there... Hold on. There it is. Alright, see you guys. Have a good weekend.